I don't know about y'all, but it seems the older I get, the faster and faster it seems that time passes. Unfortunately, I don't have the eye of Agamotto, nor am I a Time Lord, so I can't slow down time or revisit moments. However, I've got some powerful different weapons against the speed of life: my instant cameras. Now, if you don't know what I mean by instant cameras, I'm talking about cameras like the Fujifilm Instax line or Polaroid's instant cameras. These are the cameras where you press the shutter button and the camera immediately spits out an image. Want to know why instant cameras are some of the best tools against the speed of life? Let's talk about it. Reason number one, nostalgic charm. So let's take a little trip down memory lane, shall we? Now, I may be dating myself a bit, but remember the days of flipping through photo albums, touching those glossy prints, and reminiscing about the good old times? Well, instant photography brings back that nostalgic charm. It's like a throwback to when physical prints were the norm. There's something about holding an instant photo in your hands. It's not just an image, it's a piece of time. The retro vibes, the tangible feel of the print, it's a nod to the past. And who doesn't love a little bit of nostalgia, right? It's like blending the best of both worlds, the convenience of today's technology with those warm and fuzzy feelings of yesteryear. So if you're a sucker for a good throwback and you want to infuse your memories with a dose of nostalgia, instant photography is your time machine to those classic feel-good vibes. Reason number two, immediate gratification. So, you know how with regular film photography, you're stuck waiting for the film to develop? Well, enter instant photography. It flips the script on that waiting game. Picture this: you press the button on your instant camera and boom, the physical print starts developing right there and then. It's like magic happening in your hands within seconds. No waiting around, no anticipation, just instant gratification. And the coolest part, you get to share that excitement with everyone around you. Imagine the joy of passing around those freshly developed memories. It's not just taking a picture, it's turning the whole process into a lively experience. Instant photography adds a burst of excitement and surprise to capturing moments, making it way more fun and dynamic way to enjoy life's little adventures. Now you may be saying, but Shay, I can instantly see photos from my phone. And you would be correct, but there's just something special about having that photo in hand to share and not just on a tiny screen. Seeing a photo on your phone screen and seeing it printed evokes different emotions, and to me, one feels better than the other. Reason number three, tangible moments. So in this age of everything going digital, where we're constantly scrolling through pics on Facebook or Instagram, instant photography steps in to bring back the hands-on, real feel to capturing memories. There's just something magical, like I said, about holding an actual print in your hands, you know? It's like you're not just looking at a photo, you're holding a piece of that moment itself. You feel the weight, you notice the texture, and there's even that subtle whiff of the instant film. It's like an extra layer of sensory goodness. This tangible connection turns your photos into more than just pixels on the screen. You can flip through them, put them in albums, and share them in a way that's way more personal. And let's talk about sharing. Handing someone a physical print is like giving them a little piece of that memory. Whether you hand it over in person or mail it to them, there's this extra layer of closeness, making the memory even more special. So with instant photography, it's not just about snapping pics, it's about turning each one into a cherished keepsake, adding a whole new dimension to reliving the journey of your life. Reason number four, authenticity. All right, picture this. You're snapping away with your instant camera and boom, you've got a print. But here's the thing, it's not your typical picture perfect print. Nope, it's got its own unique quirks and surprises. Maybe there's a funky color shift or a cool light leak or just something totally unexpected. And you know what? That's what makes instant photography so cool. It's not about chasing perfection, it's about embracing the realness of the moment. Those little imperfections, they're like stamps of authenticity, turning each print into a one-of-a-kind masterpiece. So forget about endless editing or being picture perfect or flawless. With instant photography, what you see is what you get, flaws and all. And let me tell you something, there's something downright magical about that. It's like capturing life in its rawest, unfiltered glory. And that's what makes your instant prints truly yours, quirks and all. Reason number five, creative exploration. Okay, let's talk about how instant photography is basically your creative playground. It's like having a physical canvas for all of your artistic vibes. So check it, instant cameras aren't just about snapping pics, they're about letting your creative side run wild. You get to play with some seriously cool features. Ever heard of double exposure? It's like magic. You can layer two images to create those dreamy, otherworldly composition. And that's just a start. The films they've come up with these days, total game changers. You've got options. You got colors, contrast, funky frames, designs. It's just a visual buffet. This creative journey turns every photo into a piece of your own storytelling. Whether you're diving into unique films or trying out some next level creative modes, instant photography lets you put your personal stamp on your memories. It's not just snapping pics, it's about getting hands-on and creating and crafting memories that scream you. So if you're all about thinking outside of the box and adding a touch of artistic flair to your memories, instant photography is your creative playground. No rules, just pure fun. Reason number 6, they're portable and easy to use. Alright, so check this out. Instant cameras are like your trusty sidekick for capturing life on the fly. They're all about keeping it easy and breezy. You don't need to be a tech guru to use them. Most of them are like simple point and shoot cameras. So whether you're wandering through a new city, hanging out at a party with old friends, or just soaking up the sun outdoors, your instant camera is ready to roll in a snap. No need to fiddle with a bunch of settings, just grab it, point it at something cool, hit that shutter button, and let the magic happen. It's like having your own personal photographer who's always ready for action. No fancy equipment or tech headaches required. Life's spontaneous, and your camera should be too. Reason number 7, social interaction. Alright, imagine this. You're with friends and instead of scrolling through your phone to share a digital photo, you pull out an instant print. It's an immediate attention grabber and everyone's curiosity is piqued. Where was this taken? How'd you capture that moment? Instant prints have this magical ability to start conversations effortlessly. When you hand someone a tangible photo, it's like passing them a piece of the moment itself. People love the touch and feel aspect of it, and suddenly you're not just sharing a picture, you're sharing an experience. Whether it's a family gathering, a night out, or a random adventure, instant prints turn into these little story prompts that get everyone talking. The social vibe of instant photography isn't just about snapping pictures. It's about creating shared memories and weaving those stories into the fabric of your connections. So the next time you want to share a moment, try handing over an instant print instead of just sharing it on your phone. You'll be amazed at how it transforms a casual conversation into a meaningful exchange of memories. Reason number 8, limited shots and intentional captures. Ever find yourself snapping dozens of photos only to sift through them later and wonder why you took so many? Well, that's where the beauty of limited shots with instant cameras comes into play. You see, you get a set number of exposures with each pack of instant film. It's like a little challenge to be intentional about what you capture. No more mindlessly pressing the button. You start thinking, is this moment worth one of my precious shots? This limitation turns each photo into a conscious decision. You're not just documenting, you're curating. It adds a thoughtful touch to your photography game. And trust me, when you only have a few chances to capture something, you put more heart into it. Suddenly, every shot becomes a mini story, a carefully chosen snippet of your life. So if you're tired of endlessly scrolling through a gazillion photos, give instant photography a try. It's like pressing pause and saying, this moment matters. This moment is important, with one shot at a time. Reason number 9, no digital overload. So you're out there living your best life and you capture a stunning moment with your camera or with your cell phone. But in the back of your head, you're thinking, okay, well, once I get home, I need to make sure I edit this photo or, I properly divide all the photos I've taken into the right files, and it can just get overwhelming. Well, here's where instant photography comes to the rescue. With an instant camera, you're taking a step back from the digital chaos. No more drowning in a sea of pixels and various steps. It's a simple, straightforward process. You frame the picture, you snap a photo, it prints, and that's it. No editing apps, no cloud storage dilemmas, just pure, unfiltered moments. It's like giving yourself a break from the digital overload. You get to focus on the experience and the moment, not the post-production. Instant photography is your ticket to a more mindful, less hectic way of documenting your life. So if you're craving a little bit of simplicity in this tech-heavy world, grab an instant camera and enjoy the relief of going analog in a digital age. Finally, reason number 10, unplugged moments. All right, let's talk about those moments when you're fully immersed in the present. You know those times in life when life is happening and you want to capture it without getting lost in the screen or like jumping on Facebook to share immediately. Enter instant photography, the unplugged hero of capturing moments. When you're using an instant camera, there is no need to stare at a digital preview or spend ages editing. You press a button and the magic happens. The print starts developing and you get to enjoy the unfolding beauty of that moment right then and there. It's like a little ritual, capturing a moment and watching it come to life without the digital distractions of like a screen. No scrolling, no tweaking settings, just you, the camera, and the moment. It's a mindful way of documenting life where you get to savor the experience in real time. So if you're all about being present and cherishing those unplugged moments, an instant camera is your ticket to capturing life as it happens without missing a beat. Now, there's a reason I wanted to do this video kind of early in this month. I'm going on the backside of my 30s, and while I've had a lot of great life experiences, I've come to realize that I haven't done a great job of documenting my life and those experiences. I want to be able to look back when I'm older and share these memories with my family and friends. With my birthday being this month, my goal for this month is actually to do a better job of documenting my life. I want to take more photos and videos of just my everyday life and the things I get to do. So thanks for watching. I hope you found my 10 reasons to use instant photography to document your life useful. If you want more photography content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon to receive notifications of when I post new videos. I upload at least one video a week. Stay tuned for more fun photography content. If there are any topics you want to see, let me know in the comments below. Until next time, keep practicing, keep having fun, and I'll see you in the next video.